Hey viewers, this week we're going to be talking about something that makes me really angry, so I'm going to warn you straight up that there's probably going to be a lot of cursing in this video. Maybe turn the sound down or put headphones in if you've got people around you who don't like swearing, whatever. We are going to be talking about breast cancer awareness campaigns, pinkwashing and save the boobs. First thing that pisses me off, it's maybe not a big thing, but it's something that I'm sure you'll all have experienced. I'm sure that at some point you will have seen a mysterious amount of your female Facebook friends putting statuses such as, I like it in the hallway, I like it on the living room sofa. Maybe lots of your female friends set their statuses to a seemingly random colour or a number of inches with a sad face after it. If you're a woman or somebody who knows how to access Google, you probably know what this crazy fun game was all about. Women messaged their female friends to let them in on the rules of the game, where you put your handbag when you come home, so that was the I like it in the hallway, your bra colour, so that was the mysterious colour, or your shoe size, followed by inches sad face, so like 5 inches sad face. And the big thing was you weren't supposed to tell guys why you were changing your Facebook status. And why were we all playing this ridiculous game? Supposedly to raise awareness of breast cancer. Because clearly posting things completely unrelated to breast cancer, something quirky to do with stereotypical ideas of womanhood and refusing to tell anyone why you were doing it is really raising awareness of breast cancer. Ugh, I so totally get that. Let me lay something down for you. Breast cancer isn't funny. 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with it at some point in her lifetime, and 1 in 1,000 men. Breast cancer kills people. Do you understand that? Like, people die from it, people's lives are ripped apart, and oh, you want to make it into a funny, flirty little Facebook game and pat yourself on the back for being such a great person and helping raise awareness so much? Go fuck yourself. Pinkwashing is another common feature of breast cancer awareness campaigns, and one that again makes little to no sense to me. Given that it overwhelmingly affects women and pink equals ladies, blah 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 gender stereotypes, okay. So far, I understand. And not every breast cancer campaign that involves pink is bullshit, like Race for Life each year, which is a sponsored run which raises money for Cancer Research UK. But a lot of things seem to be questionably pink, like Smith & Wesson selling pink-handled semi-automatic pistols with a portion of the proceeds going to breast cancer charities. Or one year they did a pink bucket of KFC. And yes, raising money wherever that money comes from is awesome because that money is really needed, but this really feels like a way to commercialise charitable giving and a way for a lot of people to make cash off of the very real and very upsetting disease that is breast cancer, and that's really not very ethical. I think we can all agree on that. Also, to a certain degree, this pink is quite alienating. In 2010, in the UK alone, 11,633 people died from breast cancer. 11,633 people. That doesn't make me want to jump around in pink for Breast Cancer Month. That makes me want to recognise how serious a disease this is, and that mourning those who died from it is probably a more appropriate response than buying a fucking pink gun. The last thing I want to mention is save the boobs, and this makes me pretty much want to punch people in the mouth, knock their teeth out and choke them on it. Save the boobs is a genuine slogan used by people raising money for breast cancer charities. Does this sound to anyone else like it might be the ultimate objectification? A woman has an incredibly serious illness and you want, not to save her, not to save her life, but to save her tits. Seriously? Because that is the most important thing at stake here? Forget the fact that she's a daughter, you know, she might be a sister, a best friend, she might be a mother, and her breasts are what you are most concerned about. That is horrifically insulting to anyone who has suffered from breast cancer in their lifetime, someone who has gone through rounds of chemotherapy, rounds of radiotherapy, of different drugs and clinical trials, of undergoing life-changing surgery, someone who's spent months in bed being too sick to get up, who's had to stop work, someone who has no guarantee that this disease will not kill them in the end. What, and you're going to look them in the eye and say, save the boobs? What if a woman's had a double mastectomy? what is her life like fucking forfeit to you now? If you have ever said save the boobs or campaigned under that masthead, I have literally zero respect for you as a person. What the fuck are you doing? Do you think this is some kind of silly little joke? If you want to do something to help people with breast cancer, then I would recommend donating to Cancer Research UK, who do a lot of good work, or Macmillan Nurses, who are fantastic in providing support and doing all they can to make people's lives a lot easier. If you have any other suggestions for fantastic cancer charities who could do with a little bit of money or a little bit of support, then comment with them and I will post links to them in the description bar.